Dear students, let us discuss logarithms in today's class. Logarithms. First definition. Whenever they are introducing a word, they have to define. Log of some number to the base a. Log x to the base a is equal to b implies and implied a power b equal to x. Within brackets, a must be positive, a is not equal to 1, x must be positive. So, in the definition itself, there are some restrictions. First, let us see how to evaluate logarithm. Log of 100 to the base 10, what is its value? According to the definition, 100 to the base 10, we don't know the value. Let us say it as x. What definition says? A power b equal to x. From this, 10 power x equal to 100, which is 10 square, which implies x equal to 2. That means value of log 100 to the base 10 is equal to 2. If you want value of log 16 to the base 8, I don't know the value, say it as x. From here, 8 power x is 16. From here, 2 cube power x is 2 power 4. From here, 3x is 4. From here, x is 4 by 3. So that's how we evaluate logarithm. We have two different logarithms. One is common logarithm, another is natural logarithm. Common logarithm is to the base 10, natural logarithm is to the base. Here e roughly lies between 2 and 3 is one constant. Okay. Now let us see why they put a restriction on logarithms. While defining itself, why there are restrictions. If it is log x to the base a, what are the restriction? First restriction, x must be greater, a is not equal to 0, a greater than 0. Why these restrictions are there in logarithm definition? If x is not negative, what will happen? Once it is not negative, it may be not greater than 0, it will be either negative or equal to 0. There are two possibilities. Suppose case 1, x is negative, what will happen? Let us take some number log minus 8 to some base. So, if we take negative, what will happen? Means, does it have any value or not? Suppose it has value, let us say x. From the definition of logarithm, 10 power x must be minus 8. What are possible values of x? X can be either negative or 0 or positive. Suppose x is 0, 10 power 0, 1, which is positive. Suppose positive number, any number you take, half or 2 or doesn't matter, 100, which is also positive. Negative number you take, x as minus 1, it is also positive. That means this is always positive, but RHS is negative. That means there is no x which satisfies this relation. There is no x which satisfies this relation means it has no value. It has no value means log is not defined for negative numbers. So log minus 8 is not defined. Other way of saying, log function log x is not defined for x is negative. What is the second case? X equal to 0, what happens? Same logic. If x is 0, log 0 to the base 10, what is its value? Say it as something, 10 power x must be 0. X is minus 1, 1 by 10. X is 0, negative numbers are positive. X is 1 or 2, doesn't matter. All this output of this 10 power x is always positive. That means 10 power x never be 0. Right? Once 10 power x never be 0, what is the other way of saying? There is no x for which 10 power x is equal to 0. No x means, which implies log 0 has no value. So now I hope you understood. Go through it once again. So finally, what I want to say here is log x to the base a is not defined for x less than 0 or x equal to 0. For negative numbers and 0, it is not defined. That is why they put a restriction that x must be greater than 0. On base, he given one more restriction. What is the restriction? A should not be 1, A must be positive. So why A must be positive? Why base should not be 1? What happens if base is 1? If, assume, let us say, if A equal to 1, log x to the base a, let me take x as 10, base 1. Any number, need not be 10, say it as x. By definition of logarithm, 1 power x is 10. Is there any x such that 1 power x is 10? So no x, whatever x you write, 1 power x is 1. So 1 power x never be 10. So means, if base is 1, like this happens. So hence, what we can say, base should not be 1. Now let us see. What happens if A negative? Log 8 to the base, 4 to the base minus 2. Let us say x. Minus 2 power x is 4, which implies x is 2. That means we are able to find some number. But problem is, once you want to generalize, it should be true for all x. But if you take 8 minus 2 or minus 2 power x, 8. Such there is no x, minus 2 power x is 8. So for negative numbers as a base, for some of them you may be able to find through the definition, some of them you are unable to find. So you cannot generalize the definition. That is why they put a restriction that A should not be less than 0. A must be positive. Right. Now I hope definition is clear for you. So I'll just once again I'll write the definition. Log x to the base a is defined if x positive, a not equal to 0. These are very, very important conditions which are required while finding domain of the function or solving inequalities. And it is defined as implies some y, implies and implied a power y is x. Now let us see some results based on this, which are more useful. Log 1 to defined base, how much? We don't know. Let us say x. A power x is 1, that is a power 0. X is 0. So one result is log 1 to the base a equal to 0. Second result, log a to the base a is 1. How you get this result means you don't know as usual. Log a to the base a, assume it as x. A power x is a, which implies x equal to 1. So log a to the base a is 1. Third result, log a plus log b to some base, any base, need not be 10, say x, any base, doesn't matter, which is log ab to the base x. This is one of the standard result. Let us assume this as m, assume this as n, assume this as p. What we have to prove is m plus n is equal to p. If you assume log a to the base x as m, x power m is a, this is the result, definition. Log b to the base x, you assume it as n, x power n is equal to b. Log ab to the base x, you assume it as p, x power p is equal to a. What I have to prove finally? M plus n is p. So x power p in place of a, I will write x power m, in place of b x power n, which is x power m plus n. From here I can write m plus n as p. That means log a plus log b is equal to log ab. This is one of the basic standard result. Sum of logarithm is log of product. Right. Let us see the another result. Number 4. Log a to the base x minus log b to the base x is same as log, earlier addition, sum of logarithm is log of the product. Now log of quotient is difference of logarithms. Here as usual, here if you assume this as m, assume this as n, assume this as p, what you have to prove? M minus n is p. This you assume it as m, by definition x power m is a. This you assume it as n, x power n is b. This you assume it as, here I will change it, log a by b to the base x, you assume it as p. X power p is equal to a by b. X power m by x power n. X power m minus n. X power p is x power m minus n. P equal to m. That's what I have to prove. P equal to m minus n. This is another property of logarithms. Right? Now we have two more properties. Just go through it. Log a power n to the base x is n log a to the base x. Assume this whole thing as m, assume this whole thing as p. That means required to prove is m equal to np. Log a power n to the base x, you assume it as m. By definition, you get this. Log a to the base x, you assume it as p. By definition, you get. From this, I can say x power m is a power n. In place of a, I will write x power p whole power n. x power m is x power np. From here m